New England didn't just beat the Texans, they sent them home wondering what on earth happened to their franchise quarterback on the biggest stage of the season. C.J. Stroud was absolutely abysmal in this AFC divisional matchup, and there is no nice way to say it. He goes 20 for 47, 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions, and a 28.0 passer rating. That is a catastrophe for a guy people were ready to anoint as the next superstar. Houston moved the ball. They had chances, but every time this man sniffed momentum, he gift-wrapped the ball to New England like it was a holiday special. Meanwhile, Drake May, this young brother, was poised, calm, under control. He throws 3 touchdowns on just 16 completions, doesn't even crack 200 yards, and still looks like the grown-up in the room. New England didn't need fireworks, they needed competence. May gave them that and then some, managing the game, cashing in on short fields, and punishing every Houston mistake. And let's talk about this Texans offense in the trenches. Houston's running game was non-existent. Woody Mox, 14 carries, 17 yards. Nick Chubb, 4 carries, 14 yards. As a team, 22 carries for 48 yards. That's not a rushing attack, that's a suggestion. You're on the road, in Foxborough, in the playoffs, and you can't even muster 2.5 yards a carry? That's how you hang your defense out to dry. On the other side, Ramondre Stevenson sets the tone. 70 yards on 16 carries. Nothing crazy, but enough to keep Houston honest. Trevion Henderson chips in, May scrambles just enough, and suddenly that Texans pass rush doesn't get to pin its ears back the way it wants to. New England stayed on schedule, stayed ahead of the chains, and let their defense dictate the terms. And my goodness, that Patriots defense. 4 picks on Stroud, pressure in his face, tight coverage all night. They turned this man into a shell of himself. Every time Houston got something going, here came another turnover, another back-breaking mistake. You cannot win playoff football games handing the ball over like you're running a charity. Houston's defense fought. They sacked May 5 times, forced multiple fumbles, and kept this thing from turning into a full-blown embarrassment on the scoreboard. But there's only so long you can hold the dam when your offense keeps poking holes in it. Eventually, New England breaks through with big plays to Kayshon Boutte, Stephon Diggs, and Demario Douglas, and that was your ball game. Final verdict? The Texans season ends in a 28-16 loss, not because their defense wasn't good enough, but because their franchise quarterback played one of the worst playoff games you will ever see from an MVP caliber talent. New England is marching on to the AFC Championship, and Houston is going home with one haunting reality. On the night it mattered most, Drake May showed up, and C.J. Stroud absolutely did not.